Dear folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor. And when last we left off, we know that we need to get a password from moredhel if we want to head south on the western side of the Northlands. Unfortunately, we're not in a position to get that password, as we're currently trapped in the Nafta mine. This is where we want to be, however, as we're going to try and free someone who is definitely an enemy of Delicon. It's the hope that them being the enemy of Delicon means that they can distract Delicon as we make our escape and do various things. Now, we've fought a number of enemies in here, including a wyvern, and we're going to move further forward this way, and hopefully... Oh, there's another body here. This body has... Ooh, one of these. Can we carry that? No, don't do that. I think we can carry that, because they stack to... Yep, they stack to 12. That tells me there's going to be enemies that poison in this place, and I'm not pleased to see... Gorath halted. Staring at Owen intently, he waited for the boy to explain himself. You tapped me on the shoulder. You wish to speak to me? Gorath rumbled. No, a voice answered behind them. I did. I had at first thought myself deluded, but I see I am not. How is it that you are here? I heard that your head had been pitted on a stake outside Sarsagoth. Not all who live in the Northlands bend to Delicon's will. Providence would have it that he posted a guard outside my cell, who was a close cousin and sympathetic to my situation. He bought time for my escape. So your cousin's head now hangs in your stead. You have a grave responsibility on your shoulders. All the more reason to see an end to Delicon's reign, Akbar. He shall pay his blood for mine. For each offence against my kin, I will redouble it against his flesh. I will allow him no quarter, give him no mercy, stay no blow against him for all he has done to our people. I should think you would agree, Akbar. On the graves of all he has slain, I swear that my cause is yours, Gorath. However I may aid you, you need only ask. But always talk is fruitless. We must escape this place, or there shall be nothing left to avenge. I have been told by some who were taken captive here before that there is a river that runs underground and mixes with the Isbani River. I have seen it with my own eyes, but the fumes that come from it may rob the strength from a man. On occasion I have seen some of Venetria's men wearing masks made of bone and cloth. If we had 3 of them, I believe we could make the escape. Stay here. Your absence from this place might attract undue attention. The boy and I will find masks and return. Okay. So I need to note that you're there. Also, if we go further forward, is there something here? There is something here. Okay, over here is a grand total of nothing. Okay, that's fine. Bet we have a conversation with Akbar again if we go here. No, we do not. Okay, let's keep looking around. Okay, big room of I'm very concerned. Yeah, this is a big room of I'm very concerned. What do you have? Ooh! Stuff! That's what you have. Rations? Spoiled rations. Yeah, we're going to leave those behind. Owen felt dizzy. The air next to the river was heavy with Nafta fumes, and breathing it nearly made him pass out. Are you sure this leads out? Gorath nodded. Delicon placed a few others of my clan here. They told me how they escaped. But first we have to find Akbar and assist him in whatever he needs. Let's quickly grab some things. Oh, look! Torches! That's the game tempting you to do something silly. Don't use them. And you have restoratives. Good. And spoilt rations and a shovel. Let us leave here, because we do need those masks. And look at the map as to where we can go. We can go that way, or we can... So there's a lot of ways we can go. A lot of ways we can go. Let us go down here. And this way is one such... Ooh, there's a door here. A locked door? No! Not a locked door. A big room with a lone witch hag stood before them. Hands on hips, their opponents seemed completely prepared for the attack, making Owen wonder if there were reinforcements close at hand. In any event, he guessed that the witch hag was well trained and even alone would give them quite a fight. No. This is a spellcaster, Owen. She will not be a problem. She is now no longer a problem. So we're gonna rest a little bit and have you have at thee. And dead. Yep. That's the end of the witch hag. Also, I don't know where the witch hag's body is. All the way over there. Wow, you spotted me from quite a ways away. And you had some of that powder. Okay. Box. Can I open these boxes? Yes. Okay. They are locked, which means we should, clicking the wrong button here, silly me, we should try and check if they're trapped. Are they trapped? Yes. But of course we can unlock the trap. Oh boy! Nafta. Who didn't see that coming, folks? I mean, it's money. I'll take it for the moment. And this one's safe. And we can pick it. Let's. Oh boy! More Nafta. You know what? If the game's gonna give me tons of Nafta, I'm gonna take it. I mean, the armor's not worth a lot, but the Nafta, we could sell that in the nearby town for a sizable amount of coin. Okay, so we've done that. And this probably... Let's explore this room fully, and then head down here to find probably a way that connects up to the other locations we've... The search was futile. Nothing! Okay, so this is a dead end. Good to know. Regrettable, but still good to know. Right, we're back here. So there's ways down... We could go south here. Let's go south, past the Wyvern. Ooh, there's a chest right past the Wyvern. I wouldn't have noticed that if I hadn't have gone this way. And it's trapped. And it's no longer trapped. And, oh boy! More Nafta. Game, do I really want more Nafta? I mean, I'll take it. But I don't think I want it, strictly. Also, doesn't lead anywhere. So, we've gone that way, we've gone that way. We could head, that way leads nowhere, so really the only way we can go is that way now? I think. Let's find out. Down here. And west. West and down. And a chest. Which is safe. And we're just gonna open like this. Vapor masks, meant to be worn over the nose and mouth. The mask had been stitched together from a refuse heap assortment of dye cloth, fish bone, wooden slats, and discarded spinner's string. Hey, I think I found the thing that I need. We don't have room for it, though. Well, looks like we're dropping something to make room. What are we dropping? What are we dropping? Also, reapply the poison, mate. And fix your armor. Honestly, let's drop the armor. The armor's really not valuable compared to the Nafta. So there we go. 3 masks. Like, the armor's really not valuable compared to the, Nafta. Have I explored the entire mine? Doesn't seem like a very big mine, but, this could very well be it. I'm gonna look thoroughly about, because it doesn't seem that big. Really doesn't seem that large. Okay, so, oh, well, lights are down. Fortunately, we can make more light appear with the help of Owen and his candle glow. Okay, there's an area over here that I have not been down yet. This area is new. Thought there might be a little more. Oh, wait, it leads to a dead end. Okay. That's a dead end. So I think we might actually be done in here. It just seems really weird that this place is not that big. It's really not that large. So that's where he is. That's where the exit is. Down there is a dead end. Down there is a dead end. I'm going to double check. This is definitely a dead end, right? Yep, that's the chest and a dead end. And up here is this area. that's where the Hydra is. That's where Akbar is. Yeah, I think we've explored everything. Don't think there's anything else ready for us to gather here, so let's go to Akbar, who is right here. Hello. Gorath yawned. We need rest. Okay, we shall rest then. Just rest until healed, honestly. It's not like it's gonna make much difference if we stop during the day, because we can't see if it's day. There we go. Akbar reappeared. Looking in better spirits than when they had last seen him, Gorath supposed that the possibility of escape had given him back the courage stolen by weeks in the caverns. Like he and Owen, perhaps he was beginning to see hope. I've been unable to obtain a mask. Have your ventures been any more successful? Yes. Take this one and make good your escape. We shall be doing likewise. I see that there are many in the Northlands who will have amends to make once this war of Delicons has been halted. In amends I have no interest, Akbar. I am long past thoughts of the throne of Sarsagoth. I dream only of an end to this nightmare. It is a sadness that those who most should lead often wish anything other, but I will not force you to take that which you do not want. You are an honourable creature, Gorath. Small comfort in a world gone mad. Go, Akbar, and good health. Let us divide and conquer. Yay! He is out. And now we are going to make our escape as well. The Nafta fumes made Owen ill. We will need to find masks for the vapor, Gorath said, looking about as if to find what he sought on the ground nearby. Frowning, Owen stared at his travelling companion. Why do we need masks? He asked. We'll be holding our breath while we're swimming out. It is a long swim. If your breath should fail you before you surface, it is likely you would breathe in the Nafta. If you lost consciousness, your death would be assured. As would mine. Do I have to click the mask? I'm not sure what the game wants me to do concerning the mask, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to save before I decide to try and go this way. Click. Do I walk into the water? Do I click these? I have masks. Do I need to have one each? That might be it. Like if I pass one over and give one to you? Is that what I need to do? Do I leave and come back now? Good. Owen felt dizzy, his head spinning from the strong effects of the fumes within the cavern. He stared at the Nafta-tainted water. Are you prepared to swim? Gorath asked. Or do you need to prepare for a bit? We'll leave. As he fit the vapor mask over his mouth and nose, he studied the water before him, watched as it poured in a never-ending stream into the rock cave where he knew it must eventually empty back into the open air. And freedom. Breathing deeply through the mask, he felt his head finally clear, and he dropped into the river, Gorath splashing in behind him. The icy water was almost painful against his skin, and he found it somewhat ironic the vapor mask had finally allowed him to breathe a little easier, but now the cold had taken that luxury away. Struggling against his pain, he let the water carry him until he reached the dark mouth of the cave that would swallow him up as soon as he loosened his grip on the sides of the cavern. With a deep breath, deep as he was capable of, he let go. The dark beast sucked him into its gullet, and Owen's world disappeared into total darkness. Owen saw a dim light. It was hazy and without form, but it quickly began to grow in intensity and definition, and rushing beside it, pain. A dull, throbbing pain in his head and limbs that hurt more with each beat of his heart. His eyelids flickered open, and he could make out Gorath's form standing over him, though it was shrouded and somewhat unreal, like a dream. But he knew it wasn't a dream. He knew he had survived his trip through the water cave, and with the realization he was alive, he managed to whisper hoarsely, "If you ever put us through that again, I will invent a cantrip whose sole purpose," he began to speak more rapidly and coherently, "is to cause you to fall desperately in love with a warthog. May the two of you live happily ever after." Gorath smiled, unusual for the normally sedate moredhel, water still dripping from his hair. "I'm glad your sense of humour has returned. When you came up on the riverbanks and did not breathe, I was afraid you were lost." Gorath stood slowly and painfully. Owen stood slowly and painfully. Gorath helped him with his pack, and soon they were ready to leave. Where are we? We are there. Okay, so we don't need to go that far to get to civilization. And northward bound we go. We won't be able to go to those chests, I don't think. Those chests are not going to be useful to us. Right, so somewhere near... Ooh, it is time to rest. Somewhere near here is that settlement. In fact, I think it is... we're a little too far north, so we actually want to head south. That's fine. We want our reward for rescuing Akbar, after all. So, south we go. That is that area. Which leads to nothing in particular. And here is... ooh, actually, while I'm thinking about it, I don't have space, do I? Oh, I also have these masks. I don't think I need these masks anymore. So, let us drop the masks on the ground. Don't think these are important now. Drop that, and into here. I will go and take a look. Hey, do you want some Nafta? Because we have lots of that. That's 121 sovereigns. And that's 121 sovereigns. And honestly, this book, you have no use for it. Okay, never mind. Tavern. Hello. Gorath motioned to the figure across the room. The man walked over to join them. He stood before them, eyebrows arched inquisitively. Akbar arrived here shortly before you and described a pair, a human boy and Gorath of the Ardanian. I was going to keep the reward for myself, but he insisted you were deserving of it. He is as reputable as I have heard of him. It could also be that he wished to save you your life. Save your blade for someone more deserving. I will pay your fee. 200 gold and not a royal more of it. Food in our bellies and beds to rest on, an acceptable exchange for a man's life. Our business is at an end, Ermel. Good fortune and health to you. Okay, that is good. We have done that. Hooray! And we can just leave. And grab all these bushes that are around here, because we now know that these bushes just can't contain restoratives. Like, if I knew that the bushes around this place just contained healing, I'd have not been so worried about getting into fights. Just, like, free healing all over the place. We have tons of the stuff. Tons of it. Right. Next thing we want to do is we want to go and head back to Harlech, because there is the matter of the password that we can acquire. We're still not done, though. I'd really like to go and check out Nala's rib as well. Maybe see if I can get to Raglan, too. Can I get to Raglan? I don't know. Give it a go. I could just travel like that as well, but let's not. Just in case there's an encounter on the road that I missed, I really don't want to get into that fight. Also, edible berries? Yep, not edible berries. Healing berries. So many bushes. I really should have been paying attention for these in other areas of the map. Or maybe this is the only place where these appear. I don't know. Alright, let's rest up. It is getting dark. Running out of rations? Well, I say we're running out of rations. Realistically, we are not. But we now have another spare inventory slot there. And that's cool. Right, where's Harlech? Harlech is there. Right. Let's save, and let's cast the spell to disguise ourselves twice, because I think that makes it stack. So the light shall lie. There we go. And again. Let's quickly go and speak to Moredhel. Don't mind me, everyone! Just passing through. Is this where you are? No. Where are you? Are you in... Yeah, you're in this building, aren't you? Yes, you are. Gorath knocked on the wooden door. They were greeted by uniformed moredhel. As my father sent you once more to find out if I have the competence to feed myself, or is there something you forgot? Passwords. The guards at the Inklendale Bridge have turned back goods stolen from the kingdom. We need the password for the day to authorize the movement of the goods across the bridge. Where do you go with them? With us, back to the mustering at Sarsagoth. The supplies are desperately needed there. Many hungry soldiers to feed. My soldiers are hungrier. You have new orders. You're to stop in Harlech with a shipment before proceeding north. We shall take what is needed. I don't believe Delicon will be too pleased. Delicon be damned. If he likes, he may come here and retrieve the goods himself, but I will take them. Tell the men at the bridge you are a serpent slayer. I should expect the supplies immediately. Thank you! That's exactly what we needed to know. And we are out of here before something terrible happens. Excellent! And so, when we come back, folks, we don't have too much left to do here. We're going to go to Nala's Rib, we're going to see if we can get to that settlement, and otherwise, we're done in the Northlands? Well, as done as we can be. We have tons of supplies, tons of really good stuff, and though we don't have 10,000 sovereigns, we do now have 5,182. And that's with me not taking certain things. I could have totally gone and grabbed, like, tiny bits of armor and everything else so that we could get, small amounts of coin. But I didn't do that, and we still have half of what we had before. Still, would have liked to have had over 10,000 again, but what can you do? I'll tell you what we could do. Get more money! Oh, if we are let loose on the rest of the game world again, we could just walk around, fight enemies, bard everywhere. It'll be glorious. I don't know if we'll need to, but it'd be glorious. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then, for when we come back, more exploring the Northlands. A little. I think we're nearly done here. Nearly. Later.